Yo, peoples, Qushu92 here, and welcome back to yet another iteration of Qushu Views Anime. I upped my listening game, so no more will I be using those headphones to do reactions with. I'll be using my earbuds because Bluetooth is so nice and free, and I can do that and get excited and move around however I want because earbuds are fun, and I'm not gonna swing my head like that again because I kind of feel a little bit dizzy. So onwards to the next episode of One Piece. So let's get it started! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in the last episode of One Piece, it pretty much concluded with the episode going full gear forth in a beautifully animated segment. But it also showed that the members of Kaido's crew have found out that Drake was a traitor and was pretty much on the brink of being killed by everyone there. Then Drake makes his escape from Queen and the rest of them. And as Luffy is preparing to punch one of the numbers, Drake comes in, and both Luffy and Drake land a beautifully animated combo attack on both the numbers. And now Drake wants to join Luffy and the rest of them in the fight. A new rivalry! Nami and Ulti! Let's get it, let's go! And look at Luffy, able to shrug off the effects of Gear 4 so easily now. Remember when he had such a hard time keeping it going when he was fighting Doflamingo? Good times! Out of all the things they could be mad at Drake for, they're upset that Drake saw Nami in the buff. Nami and Robin in the buff. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I probably behaved the same way Diaz Drake did back then. Sanji's getting mad at the wrong thing here. And every single member of the Straw Hats are mad apprehensive about Drake's proposal about joining them. And now we're getting a flashback of Drake speaking to Kobe. He's starting to get a grasp of what Kobe was telling him all that while back. Get in good with Luffy and you're pretty much set for life. Get on his bad side and he'll dust you just like everyone else. See, everyone is getting apprehensive about Drake. Zoro coming in here trying to take him out. Look at him! They're already clashing! They don't fully understand what's going on here and why DS Drake is doing what he's doing. But I can understand from their viewpoint. You used to be on the opposite side that we're all fighting against, and now you want to join our side all of a sudden, and you won't tell us why? Of course they'll be apprehensive and kind of off-put about it. Hey there, fathers! And just like that, Luffy just says, you can become my ally. I love the fact that the only thing that Luffy says is that you can do whatever you like, but I'm gonna take down Kaido. He pretty much doesn't care if Drake joins him or not. Zoro keeping his eye on Drake. Once a traitor, always a traitor. But he warmed up to Robin, so who knows how long that'll last. We got the Yakuza bosses clearing the way for Luffy and Sanji so they can make their way through. Let's go! How are you rolling in place like that? And Ulti is just cutting up dudes because they cut into page 1 carrying her. That's why she's fired up right now? Of all things? Ah, the defensive power of Stealth Black. And now we got... Alright, so Sanji's met page 1, but he's never met Ulti before. Lord Jesus, please don't let Sanji simp over her. Oh, Usopp! Usopp! Who's doing that laughing? No! That's Usopp's voice! And he's hiding in the distance! Also, Ulti kind of looks mad. Look at Usopp hiding behind Nami! See, Usopp is making this worse. He's antagonizing them. The very person that doesn't like to get in the midst of close quarter combat is antagonizing the close quarter combat expert Zoans. Look how fast we can run away. And you got a giant Spinosaurus on you and a person that can turn into a Pachycephalosaurus on you as well. Oh, Scootatchman! Check it out! An informant of the Animal Kingdom, Pirate Scratchman Apu with 350 million berries. I love it when they do these little intros and they change the filter over the animation. Oh my goodness, I love this series. Also, I decided to hold my mic closer to my face in this part of the episode, so I hope you guys don't mind. Think of the most hard-hitting and metal of concerts you have ever attended in your life. And amplify that by 100, because that's the power that Apu has on his side. His whole body is a living instrument. I'm actually quite surprised that he's never managed to put on his own concerts. Thank you, sibling of mine. I'll take that. Thank you so much. Say hi to the peoples.
Hello.
I'm actually quite surprised that Apu has never become as successful as Brook with his devil fruit powers. And Apu's just making things even worse, bringing out Hacha. He's just enjoying it. So look at this man. He's just enjoying the time of his life right now. Even after getting embedded into a wall by Kid and dealing with everyone else right now, it's like this dude is just having the time of his life. Watching all of this chaos. And then you got Hacha here embracing his inner Kill Bill with that yellow jumpsuit he got on. It's funny how these numbers are just ginormous humanoids, but they have the mentality of, some of them have the mentality of kids, because whenever they see Frankie or the Brachio tank, they all started behaving like kids. And now that he sees Frankie, he's all like, oh, that's a cool toy. I want it. See, even Frankie confirms it. They think it's a toy. And Zoro and Drake still going at it because Zoro ain't convinced. Luffy may have said, like, okay, it's cool for you to be an ally. Zoro, being the more pragmatic of the two, is far more serious about finding out his true intentions. See? You're still hiding your identity. Zoro does not trust a person that won't reveal their true intentions to them. He can't let Zoro know that he's actually a Navy official. That whole doomed to fight is far more telling than it really says. Yo! Now Zoro and Drake. Zoro and Drake now going for a poo. Because, you know, since he's the number tamer, I'm wondering how you found out about Drake being a traitor and all this commotion. And Zoro remembers how Pooh was the one who slashed him across the chest earlier. Yo! Zoro and Drake fighting side by side against Scratchman! And that alone lets him want to fight beside Drake. The fact that they both hate Apu. We got someone laying down suppressing fire onto the performance floor! Get to cover! Kind of reminds me of playing a session of The Division and suppressing fire against enemies. Except they don't have miniguns that big. Whatever's happening to the people that were hit with these rounds, it's changing their bodies. Queen's made a brand new advancement. To be continued. And whatever this advancement is, it does not bode well for the samurai. On the next episode of One Piece, a heroic blade, Akazaya versus Kaido, again once more! Oh, we about to see more of Kaido, yes sir. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, yet another good episode of One Piece. Now, mind you, it wasn't as big and as massively animated as the last episode was, but this was a good setup. This is what I would call a setup episode. A setup episode for the episode everyone is really looking forward to, because, I mean, the next preview is Akazaya versus Kaido, again once more. We've all been waiting, at least those of us who have read the manga already, have all been looking forward to the next time we see more of Kaido and Akazaya 9 on the rooftop. And now we get to see more of it in the next episode. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be beautiful. Now, as some of you may already be aware, I already read the chapters that these episodes are made from. So I already know what's going to happen. When I do surprise reactions, it's like, it's for the sake of the reaction, because, I mean, I already know what's about to transpire. I've read it months ago. So I do it because I just love to see it animated. And when they it's not like chapter for chapter every single episode, there are some deviations. So I like to see what they do for these animations. So whenever I enjoy these, it's all like, this is a callback to this chapter that I read. But then there's something new happens, like the slick animation and how the music goes and how the voice acting goes. I just enjoy it as it is right then. So even though I already know what's going to happen, I also do it for the sake of people that only watch the anime for you guys. It's obvious. But I do it for those who only watch the anime and don't read the manga whatsoever, which is why I do my best not to say anything spoiler related leading into the next episode or maybe something that happens later in the future, because I don't want to spoil that experience for any of you anime only watchers. Overall, good episode. And I don't think I've ever kind of explained how I do these episodes to you guys, but that's just in case some of you are wondering, like, why is he reacting like this? He's already read this chapter already. Seeing it animated is a whole different experience than just reading it page for page. So seeing it this way, it's a good way to enjoy the series. But let me not talk your ears off. I probably already lost some of you with that explanation, so I apologize for that, but I just had to let you guys know just how I run things here. But a good episode leading up to the next episode that I know a lot of us are really going to enjoy. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoyed this reaction to it as well. So with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then consider subscribing, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later peoples.